back to the VFL news that we brought you just before the break with Majak Dor found not guilty of charging Daniel Pratt from Box Hill. We'll catch up with the Tigers coach now. Scott West has been good enough to join us on 11:16 SEN. Good evening to you, Scott. You must be relieved that Majak has been found not guilty.
Yeah, look, it is. It's pleasing news, and to be honest, I only found out 5 minutes ago myself that he'd been cleared. So it was more an awkward incident than an ugly one. So I think the right decision was made.
Scotty, Nigel Carmody here. Majak, in terms of the first few weeks of the season, there's probably been more focus on him than any other AFL player running around at VFL level. How has he been from your perspective? Obviously, it's your first time coaching your own team. How have you found it in terms of having to manage him and make sure you can get the best out of him on game day?
Yeah, look, I know it was his first game for us, and his first game for the year on the weekend. So, we weren't expecting miracles out of him. It was we all know what it's like coming back after a long layoff in your first game. And look, to be honest, mate, he's been a treat to manage. Obviously, he was with us for a period of time during that pre-season. He's been back with the Kangaroos now for 5 or 6 weeks. So obviously we don't see a lot of him, but from a point of view of my coaching, I couldn't ask for any more out of him. He's embracing of the Werribee Footy Club. He really gets involved with our players, and as I said, his first game, obviously a little bit rusty, but things can only look up from here for him.
What was he sort of saying during the game, if he was saying much at all, against Box Hill? We heard reports, haven't seen the game personally, but that he and Pratt repeatedly clashed. Was he talking to you about what was going on out there?
Look, I didn't. That's something that happens within games all the time. But, there's a little bit of focus on that. There was probably only, the clash that he was reported for that I can recall that happened. And it was an incident that, would have happened in every game over the weekend, 3 or 4 times over. So, there wasn't a focus on that. We're really just focusing on getting him through the VFL games and making sure that he's developing so that he can make his debut for the Kangaroos.
Scott, North Melbourne traditionally have done very well via the rookie draft and a focus on state league players at the moment. You've got Sam Gibson, Malcolm Lynch and also Brad Mangan, who's a Werribee product who North Melbourne have rookie listed in your lineup. Of those guys, who's perhaps putting their hand up the highest at the moment to get a call up into the AFL squad?
Oh, they're all doing their part. Gibbo, no doubt he's a quality player, being a leader of obviously Box Hill last year, and, really shows his ability to be able to get around the ground and accumulate possessions. Lynchy's, who I've been fortunate enough to know for quite a while, play with him at the Bulldogs. Quality person. He's got different attributes to Gibbo through that midfield, where he's got the ability to break the line and, as a left footer, kick inside 50. And Mango, obviously, we're wrapped that he got drafted last year, and the guys last year did a terrific job with him to be able to do so. And, he's down back doing his bit. So, probably out of the guys, you can't separate them for the fact that they're all playing different positions, and it's probably just going to be an opportunity that arises that whoever gets the first chance at playing in the seniors.
And you've got a Foxtel Cup clash coming up against Burnie. Have you had your spies down in Tassie?
Well, we have. We've been, obviously we're wrapped to be in the Foxtel Cup, and this is an opportunity that's, obviously great for the Werribee Footy Club. So, yes, we've had a few people down there having a look and giving us some information about the Burnie Dockers.
And what do you know of them at the moment, Westy? A few ex-AFL names that some of our listeners may be familiar with, but no doubt some very good young Tasmanian talent in their squad as well.
Yeah, look, they've got, I have to admit, I looked up the results and I looked up their official website just today, actually. I saw R. Robinson kick 6 goals, I think it was last week or the week before, and that sort of worried me a bit because I know how damaging Russell Robertson can be. He goes down there and plays a couple of games, but I was pleased to find out that he's coaching, I think, St Mary's in the GFL this week, and it's their round 1. So hopefully he chooses to coach them and play there. But look, they've got Laycock obviously got experience at SEN as a ruckman. Young Lee's a centre forward. They've got a Bulldog in their team, so any Tasmanian team who's got a Bulldog in their team is going to be a decent player and a Viney. So, look, we're very respectful of the Burnie Dockers. Obviously, we haven't seen a lot of them play. Be lying to say if we know everything about them, but obviously they're coming over here at Etihad Stadium. Great opportunity for both clubs. So, we're really looking forward to the challenge.
And the word opportunity you use there, obviously for the club, but also for your individuals and particularly your VFL-listed players, this can be a platform for those guys to announce themselves on national television and hopefully launch into potentially an AFL career. So no doubt that's something, without taking it away from the team focus they need to have, that you'd be pointing out to some of those boys that have those ambitions.
Yeah, look, it's probably something I won't address with them, but I'm sure in subconscious they'll be thinking, on Foxtel, there'll be plenty of people watching. We've got a few guys on our Werribee list that certainly still the doors open there for an opportunity to play AFL footy. So, look, the first and foremost is obviously the team performance, but within that, I think individual performance and getting noticed, is part of what the Foxtel Cup is. I'm not sure of how many guys through the competition last year got drafted, but I'm sure there'll be, numerous guys that would have been seen from recruiters over the Foxtel Cup. So hopefully our guys get noticed, and hopefully they don't take too many of our boys.
Well, good luck in the Foxtel Cup, Scotty, and great news, I guess, for yourself with Majak Daw being found not guilty, so he will be available for that game. And thanks very much for joining us.
Thanks, guys.